Let's not waste the court's time with fairy tales, Sergeant Whitaker. Judge Clarissa Hensley sneered without lifting her eyes from the paperwork. It was April 4th, 2024, 10:36 a.m., inside courtroom 12 of Westminster Magistrates' Court. The gavel had struck sharply, silencing the room prematurely as the man in the red ceremonial uniform stood tall before her. Sergeant James Whitaker, a Royal Horse Guard, blinked once, unfazed. "Yes, Your Honour," he replied, tone steady, posture unshaken. From her high seat, Judge Hensley, known for her icy blue eyes and platinum blonde poise, looked at him with amusement. She saw a showpiece soldier, not a serious voice. Every time he cited legal terms, chain of custody, probable cause, Section 8, her eyebrow lifted higher, her tone dipped lower. "Did they teach you that in marching school?" she quipped, loud enough to stir chuckles from the gallery. James remained calm, replying, "I was referencing the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, 1984, ma'am." She smirked. "Oh, really? Between parades and polishing boots, I presume." By 11:05 a.m., it was more roast than hearing. That's when his counsel, Helena Morrison, stepped in. "Permission to submit the witness's academic background," she said gently but firmly. Clarissa rolled her eyes and flipped the folder open. Then she stopped. Bachelor of Civil Law, University of Oxford, Christ Church College, first-class honours, dissertation on the evolution of policing powers in the UK Constitution. Her voice trailed. Dead silence. The same court that laughed now held its breath. She looked up slowly, genuinely stunned. "You went to Oxford?" James nodded once. "Yes, Your Honour. Graduated 2018. Law came first. Service came second. I promised my father I'd wear this uniform after he died serving our country when I was 12. I chose both, brain and blade." The air shifted instantly. No more smirks, no more barbs. She didn't interrupt him again. He continued with forensic precision, detailing the criminal's suspicious gait, the moment of illegal concealment, and how protocol and law gave him authority to intervene. His documentation was pristine, his recollection flawless. The man mocked for wearing a plumed hat now stood as the most legally articulate voice in the room. By 12:12 p.m., even the defense declined to cross-examine. As the judge stood to deliver her final remarks, her voice was different, less steel, more reverence. "Sergeant Whitaker," she said, eyes no longer narrowed, "I misjudged you, and for that I offer my deepest apologies. You are a credit to both your regiment and your degree." James bowed slightly. "Thank you, Your Honour." Then came applause, not for a verdict, but for a man who had shattered stereotypes in a single afternoon. The same woman who had mocked him extended her hand now. "Perhaps one day you'll be sitting here." James smiled faintly. "Perhaps. But for now I have a gate to guard." And with that, he turned and walked out, shoulders back, chin up, the embodiment of humble power. She watched him go in silence, her own robe now feeling a little heavier. Because sometimes wisdom walks in red coats and doesn't need to shout to be heard, so never underestimate someone based on what they wear or where they stand. True brilliance often walks quietly and salutes with grace. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment where are you watching from. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and drop a karma in the comments below.